Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. back here with Clever News, and Hilary Duff is finally speaking out about a major plot hole from one of her most iconic roles. So all you Cinderella story fans, just know that somewhere out there, Austin Ames is shaking in his boots. It's been 16 years since Hilary Duff, aka Sam Montgomery, drove off into the sunset alongside her new hunky football captain Austin Ames as they began their new life together at their dream school, Princeton University. It was a fantasy we all at one point wish we'd soon be able to live out, minus the evil stepfamily. And while we're sure Sam and Austin are still out living their best soulmatey lives together, we're still not sure how this one major plot hole seeped through the cracks. No joke, y'all, 16 years later and I still cannot wrap my brain around the fact that there was no way Austin Ames, played by Chad Michael Murray, did not recognize the infamous diner girl under that excuse of a disguise when first meeting him at the high school dance.
But I've seen you before.
Yes.
Man, how could I have seen you before and not know who you are now?
Maybe you were looking, but you weren't really seeing.
Oh, sweet Chad. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hair, the clues were all there. But don't worry, because your frustrations are shared with Hilary, who just addressed the major plot hole in the film during a recent interview with Cosmo UK. When asked about the issue that has millions of fans confused to this day, Hilary responded by saying, quote, "That is so funny. Maybe he got hit in the head too many times during football." She added, "It was pretty recognizably me, right?" I don't even know if that was even a question on set. That is so good. I don't know what to say about that. There was definitely a problem with the script there. But while we're on the topic of confusing scenes, Hilary also addressed the fact that the real Cinderella didn't wear a wedding gown to the ball. When talking about Sam's dress of choice, which just so happened to be the diner's manager Rhonda's old wedding dress, Hilary explained, "Cinderella did not wear a wedding dress. That was fully a wedding dress. Where did she get that thing?" Wedding dress or not though, we all got chills the second Sam appeared at the top of the stairs. It was most definitely a 2000s vibe. But thankfully we can all sleep peacefully now, knowing that Hilary shares the same sentiment as us, but if she had to do it all over again, ironically enough, she probably won't have an issue finding a much more concealed mask because, you know, 2020. But aside from living out her make-believe fairy tale back in 2004, it seems Hilary Duff is also living out her IRL fairy tale as she just announced she's expecting her third child, which also makes this Hilary's second child with her husband Matthew Koma. She took to Instagram on Saturday to share the exciting news in the form of a boomerang that just 2 years after the birth of their daughter Banks, the happy couple is growing once again. She captioned the video, "We are growing, mostly me," while Matthew shared the same video with the caption, "LOL, quarantine was fun, baby number 3, 2021. Well, that rhymes. Anyway, Hilary also shares her 8-year-old son Luca with her ex-husband Mike Comrie, but it seems Matthew has welcomed Luca in with open arms as one of his own. We're so incredibly happy for Hilary, Matthew, and the rest of the gang on the exciting news, and here's to so much more love, laughs, and late-night diaper changes to come. But to find out why Hilary Duff was frustrated after stepping out of her role in Lizzie McGuire, click right over here for another clever video, and then let us know if you recall being equally as confused about this plot hole as we were down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr. And I'll see you soon right back here on Clever News. Bye, guys.